on to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Now the toss. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. The pitch. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's got 69 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing it. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it. Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but he's going to throw deep right side. And is going to be batted down. First down here for the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He'll toss it. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll pitch it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll toss it. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind. He hurls one deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it at the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he... After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Trying to get to it. Firing to the right, complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He'll pitch it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Ole blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the option. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield. Going forth, fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good... You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 15, here comes the return. To stop on the return, and that is priority. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarter. Line getting set on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. The back goes in motion. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now the toss. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt, so now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Looking for the 2-point try. He's knocked down in the backfield. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses to 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Back to the air one more time. Back open in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
The option look. He'll pitch it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run the counter. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Goes to the option. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. On the option. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. And he's running in the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! And the punish. Second down coming up. Now on the option. The pitch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Rebels are threatening in the red zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Commodores will put toe together and we'll get started. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. His offense takes the field. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Here comes the offense on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. On the option.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
At the 45 on his way. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he the Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Here comes the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. The option look. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A long way to go for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. You know, Jesse, I like to joke that the tight end is always open. That's ridiculous how open he was.
Yeah, that would have been an understatement on that one. I think the quarterback couldn't believe it himself. He took his steps, was reading coverage, and he thought, man, I mean, you're giving us this first down. That was too easy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Oh, look out! Give him 105 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Goes to the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Well, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. He'll toss it. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And he'll finish. End zone. Touch. On first down, here comes this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
When you're a defensive player, that is so flipping annoying. When you create the fumble and you can't control the bounce, right? It just bounces luckily. You never know who's going to get it. The offense gets it back. It's not demoralizing, but it's a little bit deflating because, man, you know that turnover.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. All by himself down the middle. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got a man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about that defense rising up? Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Off play action on first down. Keeps looking downfield. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Open space at the 25, and he's knocked down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They'll throw it on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for it.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Quick toss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. And they get to him and sack the... A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he takes it all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown. That's a kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That pass is well off target. After that play, this offense can think about being really aggressive. 1st and 10 from the 24. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Getting some heat. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They move on top here in the 4th. The snap sets up the throw. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Now adjusting. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Rebels! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll line up to go for 2. Here comes the option. Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. 1st down here for the offense. The option look. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? He now has 63 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play come. Time to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow some.